What are we going to do with these people, ladies and gentlemen? What are we going to do with these people? So the Arizona GOP. They made some news because of this. So you have Ali saying, I'm willing to give my life for this fight, talking about stop the steal, as they call it. And then the Arizona Republican Party responds, he is. Are you? So this is a state Republican Party saying you should be willing to die to keep Trump in power. I have to admit, I always have, I'm torn on all of these kinds of stories. Because on the one hand, I just sort of want to laugh and want to point my finger at them and giggle and make fun of them and say they're ridiculous and say they're silly and say they're losers. Like, that's what I want to do. But then on the other hand, it also does feel like I should be taking this more seriously because this is a state Republican Party. Like, you should fight and die to try to do a coup. That's what they're saying. So I don't know. I don't know which side wins out there. I do feel like I lean more towards the ha-ha, hee-hee, this is hilarious side because it is. Like, they're such goofballs. You ain't doing shit. You're going to watch some Netflix and then go watch like a One America News Network video on YouTube and then fall asleep with cookie dough ice cream on your lip. Like, that's what you're going to do. You ain't doing shit, okay? So, like, I lean more towards that. But, yeah, I mean, I get people who are freaked out when they see stuff like this because it does feel like we crossed a line and there's no going back. When you have state Republican parties like, maybe we should fight and die for Trump. What? That loser and liar? I mean, the guy who... Guys, it's like, this is the point. The election's not even closed. And thank God it wasn't like... It didn't come down to one state like the year 2000 did with Gore and Bush, because they probably would have found a way to steal it. But now, they would need to flip 3 or 4 states, and the margins are not a couple hundred votes. They're like over 10,000 votes. So there's no flipping it. And all of their court cases are just comical. They've lost like 40 of them and won like 1 of them. So they're trying to make their case in court and they're losing. So that would be my question for these people is, what more do you need? Like, what more do you need? I get it. You know, you've watched some Twitter videos that are 20-second long and out of context and you think like, oh, this is proof that the whole election was stolen. I get that that's what you think you saw, but it really doesn't give you any pause when you've lost like 99% of your court cases. That doesn't make you stop and think like, well, hold on now. If I were to make my case, I'd have to make it in court and I'd have to present the evidence. The evidence isn't there, which is why we're losing. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Really? There's none of that going on? It's just like, oh, obviously everybody's the deep state. Everybody's the bad guys. I mean, the Supreme Court, which is a 6-3 conservative court, just threw out the Pennsylvania lawsuit that was trying to dismiss all the mail-in votes. They're a conservative court. Are they also bad and part of the deep state? Like these Republican governors who are certifying the election? But the answer is yes. Like, they will look at them and say, no, you're a traitor now. Or maybe you literally do not believe in democracy. Literally. Because, again, it's not even that close. It's not like you really think that, oh, if it was only the legal votes you count, Trump wins. Do you really believe that? Because if you do, there's just a level of self-delusion that's out of this world. So, calm down, Arizona GOP. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down. I mean, I always think it's kind of pathetic, like when the Democrats had to concoct Russiagate to act like that's why Trump won, because Vladimir Putin put him in there. I always thought that was pathetic, because it's like, really? You're that emotionally soft that you need like this security blanket thought to get you to acknowledge that he's president? Is that what you need? I thought that was pathetic. This is just as pathetic, if not more pathetic, because I feel like their lies are even more intricate and delusional than the Russiagate one. The Russiagate one was bad, don't get me wrong. Like, they were really lying to themselves and deluding themselves. But this is like all the... No, I know we lost 99% of our court cases, but that's fake news. Something. Come on, man. These are adult children who need a safe space, and they can't acknowledge the harsh reality that the person that they love lost. He lost. Get over it.